and just spent an hour on the phone with an angry pharmacist. What am I doing with my life? It's like 6:30 on Friday. I am just heading out of work now, and I've been here since about 8 a.m. So this is a little bit longer one than I wanted it to be. Hard to believe I'm about to go get a haircut, pick up groceries, eat dinner at home, drive to Milwaukee, play some cash games, and then play a tournament tomorrow. And then hopefully keep playing that tournament on Sunday. Let's get to it. Let's get some food, I guess. Not bad for a guy who doesn't cook much, right? Just kidding, those are takeout leftovers. Alright, so I finished work, got a haircut, ate dinner. I think that's it. I think we're ready to go. Let's go to Milwaukee. Welcome to Potawatomi! Already worried about my car starting when I leave today. Cross your fingers for me. Make sure you don't forget where we parked. It was not green sometimes.
It's black.
I guess I don't get them then. 1-3 no limit at Potawatomi in Milwaukee. The buy-in is 100 to 300, and this is right at the beginning of the session. Look down at Ace of Spades, Jack of Diamonds.
Raise 15. It's not very friendly.
I make it $15. There's a decent amount of banter at this table, and this player was telling people they weren't very friendly if they raised. It ends up folding around pretty quickly to the small blind,
47.
and the small blind ends up re-raising to $47. Big blind thinks for a while and folds.
Wait, so I'm not
So does the
friendly for
limper,
making it
and
15,
I do as
but you
well.
don't say anything when he goes 47? Come on. Listen.
Go back to sleep. Raise 10. Is she awake, huh?
Yeah, you woke me up.
Hey, shucks.
I look at ace queen in early position and make it $10. Probably a little bit too small. Add a loose 1-3 game.
Looks like 4 players.
We go 4 ways to a queen 8-6 rainbow flop. $60 in the pot, and I decide to make a standard continuation bet for value.
30, bet.
And the button pretty quickly is the only caller.
Is that a gin and Pepsi?
Is that
The turn is a
okay?
brick, and I like to bet again for value, expecting to get called pretty often when I get called on this flop, and planning to get it all in on the river.
Forget. No.
I haven't seen the stalest card played.
Oh, okay. It's very green.
I haven't
That's
seen a
why.
picture since I
That's a
sat
good
down.
color. That's why.
Yeah? Just all numbers.
The button waited for the count of the bet to call, but She called pretty quickly after that, so I expected her to have a one pair hand that wasn't really going to go away on the river, something like King Queen or Queen Jack.
I'm sorry, but you take this.
The river only brings in one draw, which I didn't expect the villain to have, so I shove for 170 and get called pretty quickly again, and we end up chopping ace queen against ace queen.
Oh, now I'm in the big blind too?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Cool. Thank you. No, I'll let you know.
I can see you work for an hour and tell you if you're a profit center or a POS.
There's nothing in between, I guess.
No, not really.
At least he said POS.
I looked down at Queen Queen and raised to $10 in early position.
Wow. We got the old guy, I mean the...
Yeah, the old guy. We got rid of the old guy.
Now I want to switch spots.
One player calls, and middle position makes it $50.
Sure. I'd rather hear my right than my left. Because then I didn't waste that $10. I could just fold it this year.
You give away too much information when there's action.
Whatever, but who knows how much of it's true, right?
Oh.
Folds around to me and I re-raise all in for approximately $300.
No snap call. That's good.
I didn't know enough about this player to do anything other than shove, and when he makes the sizing, I expect we're usually going to get called.
Thank you.
The other player deliberates for a little while and calls. He ends up having 7-7, he flops a set, and we lose our stack.
What pair? Ace king? Huh? Pair?
King.
Pair what? Kings?
Queens. That was close. Oh, you make me sweat though.
He goes, "You're good." Doesn't flip his cards.
Right.
In like an accent too, like.
Alright, it's like 2:45 in the morning, Saturday. Playing the MSPT later, but not till like 2 p.m., so I'm gonna get some sleep soon. Cash games are pretty good. I just got back from getting some live hands. I haven't checked the footage yet, so hopefully they turned out okay. But the storage lasted a lot longer than I expected, so that was good. I also just wanted to give a quick shout out to Zach. I saw you in the poker room. You came up and said hi. I really appreciate that. That was cool. And I know you said you commented on my video. I don't remember which one that was, so I'll have to go back and check so I can start putting that to your face. A little bit later is going to be the MSPT. Don't know if I'll get any live hands, but if not, I'll just give a recap when it's over. I looked down at aces in early position and opened it to $15 at 1-3. End up getting one caller, so we go heads up to the flop.
Check.
Unfortunately, we end up c-betting $20 on a jack-high board and just take it down. It straddled to $6. There are several limpers, and with ace-10 of spades, we raise to $30. Unfortunately, it just ends up folding around, but we do pick up a few dollars from the dead money.
But I think they're changing all these. There's some of them that have black.
Is somebody sitting here?
No.
I hadn't even realized how card dead I was in that session really until I watched the footage back. I think no matter what, next time will be a little bit more interesting, but hopefully this will give you some idea of what a session can look like when you're just super card dead and there's not much going on. All in all, we booked basically a break-even session and then lost a couple buy-ins on my second session for 1-3 on the MSPT trip. Congrats again to my friend Craig Trost for taking down the MSPT. That's awesome. Unfortunately, I fired 2 bullets and did not cash, but that's tournaments for you, I guess. In the next episode of my vlog, you can expect to see some home game action. I got permission to film at one of my home games, so that'll be in there, and I'll still be blanking people's faces out because you know, I don't think people really want to be in it, but there'll be some good action there, and it's definitely a different vibe than casino games. I think on average I prefer home games to casino games, but I don't know, I'm not always sold 100% of the time. It just takes a different kind of mindset to want to be there compared to being in a casino game. Maybe I'll talk more about that in a future episode. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in me talking about more. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and most of all share with your friends so they can find this too. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.